Question 10.2. Hence, prove that the volume of the box is given by V equals H times bracketed 50 minus H times bracketed 4 minus 2H. So first, let's first recall what the formula for the volume of a rectangular prism is. Well, that would be the length times the breadth times the height. So you'll notice that in our sketch, we could call this the length, this the breadth, and this the height. So we need expressions for this part of the box, this part of the box, and this part of the box, because that would be its height. So now how are we going to do that? Well, first, we must notice that in the answer they have given, it's all in terms of H. And that makes sense. When you want to calculate something, you'd want to display the answer or create an expression for the answer in as minimal variables as possible. And if you can, pick one and stick to that one. And in this example, we can find the volume of this box for any H. So let's say our H was 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter. All we'd have to plug in here would always just be an H for this given box, and we could always find its volume. So that's the power of, finding expressions for anything, and in this case, a volume of a box. So how we're going to go about this is we want an expression for L in terms of H. Well, you'll notice we just did that in the previous question. So that's fantastic. And we'll call that our length. So L will be 40 minus 2H. Now, what's our breadth? Well, our breadth has been conveniently denoted by B as well anyway, so that's very, very handy. So if we know that this entire length is equal to 100, and we have a B here, and this is also H, and this is a B, and this is an H. Let's follow the same procedure as we did in the previous question. And write down what we know and what we know it's all equal to, and then solve or isolate for B. So that will be H plus B plus H plus B. And then we can just assign like terms, so that will be 2H plus 2B. 2B equals 100 minus 2H. B would be equal to 50 minus H. Fantastic. And finally, our height. Well, we notice that our height in this case is given to us in terms of H. So that will be our height of our box. So a bit tough to visualize, because this is just a 2D piece of paper and then you fold it to make a 3D box, but you can see that this would be the height if we were to cut out the grayed out squares and rectangles and fold it into a rectangular prism. So let's put that all together. Hence, our volume of our box would be 40 minus 2H times 50 minus H times H. And you'll notice that is exactly what they have told us to show the answer is. H times 50 minus H, 40 minus 2H. And that is all we had to do here. Just expressing an expression or equation in terms of one variable that solves something. In this case, it would be the volume of the box. Not too difficult, but just got to wrap your head around the visualization. And that is the problem solved.